that game called? It's like Witch and Sorcery, Blood and Sorcery. Oh, guys, I'm so ready. I'm really ready for video games. And you might be asking yourself, Twichty, weren't you already playing video games today? How do you know that? That's creepy. Okay, guys, you shouldn't be tracking me like that. Don't mind me as I... Guys, you know what the issue is? The issue is what I have my camera on. Okay, no, because then you... Guys... It's fine. I'm gonna be a little off-centered. And guys, if you complain about me being off-centered, cook me. Honestly, do it, because then it'll motivate me more to spend money. Okay, and solve all my problems with an actual camera stand and an actual camera. Isn't it called Blade and Sorcery? It's like an open battlefield, ooga booga, blast blast, destroy them all something. I'm pretty sure it's something like that. But either way, you know what, guys? Here's what I'm gonna do. Guys, I haven't tried this before, but you know what? Screw it. Why not? If you're wondering what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna post them live, but I'm gonna post them live on every platform because, guys, sometimes you just have to try new tactics, and I think that's the secret to life. Okay, that's the secret to life, the secret to spice. What are we doing here? This. Another day. Another stream. Another day. Another stream. Guys, how do I make this unique? Let's think really quickly. Let's brainstorm. Another day, another stream. But baby, another day, another, see, I feel like I'm saying another day, another stream. Like that sounds boring. I don't know. Wiz plus Hollow Knight. See, but that seems boring too. Wiz plus Hollow Knight plus Marvel Rivals. Now, what could go wrong? Oh, what could go wrong? You not checking it out. What could go wrong? Oh, that's kind of good. Well, is that good? I don't know, guys. Here's the thing, guys. I'm trying new things, guys. I'm trying new ideas and new experience. Why? Because let me tell you something right now. The most important thing you can do in life is learn. Okay, guys. What could go wrong? You're not watching. How do I feel about that? Honestly, kind of good. Kind of good. Boom. Boom. And here's the thing, guys. People are either gonna love it or they're gonna hate it, and that's neither here nor there. What we will be doing is that. Okay. We did all that, guys. Here's the thing. Sometimes life's just about exploring new things and new tactics, and that's what today's stream is about. Okay, guys? Exploring new life, new tactics, and new plans. First and foremost, what was my new plan? Well, one, it was to... Guys, at some point, I don't really know, because so I have a mic cover, like any other human being does, right? It's like a wind cover. I don't know what it's called. But here's my thing. Guys, I don't really know what to do as it gets dirty, because it's like getting dirty and dusty, but I don't know how to clean it, because it's like you don't just like shove it in water, right? That doesn't really make sense to me. But that's kind of my only thought process of how to clean it. But I also really don't want to. Why, guys? Because today has been a long day. Has it really been a long day? No. Well, the issue was I stayed up way too late 2 days ago, so that's just catching up to me. Okay? But the thing is, I'm trying not to drink coffee past, like, I don't know, like, that's not true. I'm past, like, 5 p.m. Because I really, guys, I used to be such in the head that coffee didn't affect me, right? Oh, coffee makes you sleep worse. No, it doesn't. Okay? Those are liars, okay? That's the bourgeoisie trying to get you not to buy coffee. I guess that really doesn't make sense. I don't know, guys. Ignore my moral of the story is, right, that was a whole thing. And that's like, I was like, that can't be real. That can't be real. Right, guys? Because I love coffee and I need coffee. Unfortunately, I low-key think it's real because I got 5 hours of sleep one night and I got 0 deep sleep. And I want to clarify here, guys, I'm using an Apple Watch to track my sleep. Okay, guys, this isn't like, you know, a scientific study, okay? We don't have special apparatuses, okay? All I've got is an Apple Watch and an app I paid $5 for, like, 6 years ago, which I'm gonna be real here. Chef's kiss. Okay, the value I've gotten out of that app, guys, I don't even know what it's called. It's just called, like, the sleep app. It's great. It's wonderful. It's not... I know that's really not helpful, but so be it. Either way, guys, it really is a wonderful app, and moral story is 5 hours of sleep, no deep sleep, that's a little iffy. Right, that's a little bit like, what's going on? And the thing is, guys, it's not like my heart rate's high. Okay, my heart rate's low. Also, you know what else is high? The temperature in this room. Holy banana sauce. Also, guys, I'm not gonna lie, red's a little intense. I think red is just not the vibe for me. I really love a blue. I think a blue is nice, chill vibe. You know what, guys? I actually think, low-key, I think the red was making me feel hotter. I'm sorry, guys. My nose has been a little bit runny. I'm really hoping I'm not getting sick. Netflix sent me a notification. Guys, you want to see what Netflix sent me? They said, new arrival for my name. The Sandcastle is now on Netflix. I don't know what the Sandcastle is, guys. What I do know, though, guys, I want to be very clear here. Don't forget this in any way, shape, or form. Guys, Severance Season 2, Episode 2 is out today. How do I feel about that? Excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so excited. And honestly, what I might do after stream, guys, I might go to the store and buy hot Cheetos, and then I might snack and watch Severance. Why am I gonna finally buy hot Cheetos? Break my thing. Guys, today, right before stream, I looked in my cupboard, right? You know, my little food cupboard. Everyone has a food cupboard. And I saw no candy. It's just not worth it. Guys, I'm gonna be honest here, it's not worth it having no candy. I was really kind of on this, not like a health kick, but I wanted to, kind of, like, right? I wanted to be healthier, right? I didn't want to, like, eat as many hot Cheetos. I didn't want to eat as much candy. I really didn't eat that much candy to begin with, right? Because in my head, I'm like, I don't really know. That's maybe not my vibe. But, exact same time, you know, it's just not worth it because, guys, I don't want to just not eat candy because it just makes my mood worse. Okay, guys, I love snacks. I am a snacker through and through. Snacking to me is the essence of a person. It's the essence of being. Guys, you know some people say, oh, they live to eat. I think everyone lives to eat, first and foremost, okay? You gotta love food. I think I will acknowledge, ironically, I say you gotta love food and then I eat like a meal supplement for half my meal. So, you know, maybe I don't love food, but here's the thing, guys, it doesn't taste bad. And it doesn't talk me from, like, loving candy, which maybe, I guess, you know, is candy food? Yes. Is candy the food I'm talking about? I don't really know. It's not artisanal candy, definitely that. Hot Cheetos aren't, but, like, they're so good. Even though last time, I'm not gonna lie, I think 2 times ago I got hot Cheetos and I was like, are these really that good? No, they're really not. Which does stress me a little bit, but it's also like, guys, when you're wondering if it's 10 for 4, it's $10 for 4 bags. What does that mean? That means each bag is $2.25. Yes, that's quick math. You're welcome. Is $2.25 worth it for a bag of hot Cheetos? Mostly. I will say, you know, of course, there's been a 25-cent inflation on sales over the past, I don't know, like 3-4 years. Am I willing to spend an additional 25 cents per bag of hot Cheetos? Yes, of course I am. However, I want to acknowledge that maybe not everyone is, and that's so valid. Why? Because hot Cheetos, that's crazy. Okay, 25 cents? That's a quarter. You know what I could do with a quarter? I could get a crappy gumball at the mall. Guys, my favorite, you know, I assume most, I haven't gone to a mall. That's not true. I went to the Century City Mall. Guys, the thing is, like, my hometown was small, okay? My hometown was not LA, which, let's be real here, that makes sense because, you know, most people's hometown isn't going to be LA because LA is obviously huge in a giant city, but my hometown mall, tiny, right? And it had little candy machines, and it was 25 cents for a little gumball. Might have been 50 cents, guys. In my heart, I want to say 25 cents, but maybe it was a lot more expensive. And I loved it, though. I really did, except those gumballs, every single time, disappointing. Why? Because it was so fun to crack them, right? They were the giant hard shell gumballs that are actually just, like, crappy gum underneath. And it was so fun to crack them, and then you'd chew them, and you'd get flavor for about 2 to 3 chews. And then after that, absolutely the most worst thing. Absolutely the worst thing you've ever had. And that was just not my favorite moment, to be honest here. But it was really fun to get that. And so in the sense, guys, me having to pay 25 cents more for a hot Cheeto bag, I lose out on my gumball. Not my favorite. Not my favorite at all. Guys, I will admit, today I did play not 1, not 2, but 3 Marvel Rival games, I think. Guys, I was plat 3. 12 LP, and I believe I'm plat 390 LP now. I had 3 wins in a row. What was funny, I'm not gonna lie, is I feel like I played that one game. I played one of the last game where I got kind of tilted on the stream. Just a eensy bit, right? Where I'm not saying I inted. I'm just saying I didn't play the best, right? That game was so hard. That game was so hard. The players we were playing against were so good. These other plat games, I'm not saying they're bad. Like, they're really not. Nowhere near the level of those other. That Moon Knight was just good. Just nowhere near the level. Like, guys, I played a tank, okay? If I'm playing a tank and we're winning, that's a mystery. It was actually I was stressed because I was playing Punisher, as one does, because who doesn't love Punisher? And then someone's like, can I play Punisher? And I said, of course. I will admit, I'm a sucker, guys. Whether it's League of Legends, any game, it's like if someone asks to play the role, I'm like, sure. Because I'm like, if you have the confidence to ask to play a role, my assumption is you're good. Which, you know, that's extremely flawed logic, but so be it, right? So of course I give the Punisher. the first, we lose point so fast, right? This is like the spider one. I don't even know which one it is, but you lose point so fast, and then they're pushing us, and they almost get us to the first like checkpoint, and then I don't know what happened, but our team kind of turned it around. And really, I know the Punisher. Here's the thing: the Punisher was not MVP. However, in my opinion, the Punisher was most improved player, MIP. The Punisher, absolutely amazing. Okay, the Punisher was goated. Well, okay, let's not give the Punisher too much, but he was good. Like, the Punisher was just legitimately good. He was able to, you know, recover, solve a lot of problems, and he played well. And I was like, okay. And you know what, guys? I felt good too, because I was trying to have a positive attitude throughout that entire game, right? Because I wanted to have a positive attitude, because I was like worried. I was worried for our team. I was worried that we were gonna lose. But it's also like, guys, being a butthead on competitive games, it's just not worth it. It's really not. It's really not. Like, you're just like, guys, don't try to make other people, like, guys, I know this is, don't try to make other people's days worse. And I want to clarify here, guys, I'm not innocent, okay, guys? There's nothing I love more to do than troll on Roblox, okay? Roblox is like the game to troll on, but it's like all fun and fair. You know, it's like, you know, like you're playing what is it? It's not Hunger Island. It's like, is it her Survival Island? What is that show called? Sorry, guys. I'm gonna be honest here. I think what happens is if I work out before stream, then it's a little bit of an ooga booga situation at the end of the day. It just takes me a moment, and that's just, you know what, guys, and that's okay. That's just how the world works. Told Drum Island, of course I'm gonna accuse someone that they're lying. Of course I'm gonna say that, you know, they voted me out. They were the last in the challenge when they weren't. Okay, guys? Why? Because that's just silly and goofy, just a little bit. I mean, maybe it's bad. But here's the thing, let's say I'm playing competitive game, right, with a team. I'm not gonna be like, oh, wow, you know, XYZ, you suck, right? I instead said, oh my God, Punisher, you had me in the first half. Why? Because he was already doing better in the second half, okay? And so I think we can all acknowledge, right? It's easy to acknowledge, guys, when you fail, if something good happens afterwards, right? Much harder to accept that when something bad happens, if, you know, something bad happens afterwards. So either way, guys, kind of just to go to move altogether. Yeah. Greetings, more like get out of here.
Take you to the jailer, all right. In chains? Gods!
In my opinion, I heard my potion go off. And I know that you also heard my potion go off, but apparently Wizard 101 sent me the audio, didn't want to send me the health. That's fine. Is this the moon person? It is the moon. Ew. Guys, there's this one person I made friends with because I really wanted a moon. I do really like the wand. I like the wand. The jester wand I really like. I don't actually know how crazy it is. Wait, can I figure this out from this? I might be able to. I mean, what is it? It's 18% damage and I mean, it's really not that good. I mean, the shad rating is really nice. 100%. Excuse me, the shad rating is really nice, but okay, is this just a normal blade? One myth blade. Okay. And it's like, what's really going on? Just how wow, I'm not saying I'm almost dead, but I would acknowledge that I have roughly, well, you know what? I don't actually have half HP left. I want to clarify here. You know what I forgot? I forgot that the potion didn't go off, which is on me. Okay, guys, I wish it did, and it didn't, and so be it. And also, guys, you know what? Here's the thing. I'm gonna hit these guys, and you know, I said I wasn't drinking coffee. We're gonna drink some coffee. I will acknowledge something too. Like, guys, it also makes sense that low-key I'm a little tired. Why? Because I literally just went to the gym. I chugged a glass of coffee, then I went to the gym. Okay? So obviously I was using that boost to keep me going through the gym. How was the gym, guys? It was good. I'm glad I went. I've been struggling a little bit to go to the gym just because I've been really focused on sleep. The reality, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I've been neglecting my actual job a little bit, which is, it's fine. I'm neglecting it within realms of okayness, but in terms of like success, not the best. I'm not gonna lie, guys, and that's something I'm gonna theoretically improve. It's just gonna affect other parts of my life, which is annoying. And then the next part, you'll get to hear when I'll be right back. Give me a second.
Manders will fight at the drop of a hat. Looks like we'll have to
And then,
find
guys,
this
my
jailer
other
the
issue-
hard way.
My other issue is, guys, that I'm not consistently going to the gym. Why? Because, guys, I'm worried about my sleep. And it's so valid because I think, like, here's the thing, guys. Literally one of the most important things you need to do is get sleep, okay? And I think for so long, I have not been getting sleep, and I think that's bad. And so I really want to focus on sleep. Also, guys, I hope everyone enjoys my separated coffee. It almost looks really cool. It's just the top layer tastes horrible. Like, I really don't want to get no sleep because I think, sleep's really important. But it's hard. It's just, guys, bro, it's hard. It's also just because, I mean, the honest truth is, it's because, right, I work, my hours roughly are from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give or take something. Give or take me also kind of being lazy. Which is, guys, don't even get me started. But, like, because of that setup, right? It's just hard because it's like, I mean, I could always stream earlier. Maybe I should stream earlier. It's also, it's just, the issue, guys, I am not, and my roommate clarified this, and I agree with this, guys, I'm not an afternoon, I really don't think I'm an afternoon person. Like, I just don't, like, as a person, I want to clarify here, maybe it's a shift in mentality, a shift in lifestyle. But, like, guys, for so long of my life, I have been midnight to like 3 a.m. person. Like, that's just where I thrive. And I really do feel like I thrive when it's night. I really do. It's when no one else is awake, no one else is there. It's just me, myself, and I. Like, I love that. I love this to death. And I even think I honestly think I would love streaming at like 3 a.m. I really just think that's like, but the thing is I can't stream. I would love to stream at 3 a.m. I just can't stream 3 a.m. There's also, obviously, I think there's another issue too, which is when you're off of like the regular society's time cycles, life gets way harder. Which is something I do totally acknowledge, because, like, for example, if I slept during the day and streamed at night, as much as partially that would be fun, it would also be a nightmare. Because things wouldn't be open. Which is why, theoretically, I stream, right? I stream from 6 to 9 p.m. Because I think it works overall. It gives me time to relax after work. It gives me time to go to the gym after work. It gives me time to eat, barely. Emphasis on the barely, because I'm going to be honest here, guys. You would think I'd be able to go bing, bang, boom. No. Okay, guys, I get a little ooga booga, and it is really sad. And ow, can we chill out? Okay? I don't know why the storm's ooga booging me like that. Doesn't need to happen. Thank you very much. I'm the storm. I do the ooga booging. Okay? Okay, Mander 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, get out of here, Three Stooges. I also don't really know why she says the Manders are willing to fight at the drop of the hat. I'm not saying that we're invading their space, but I am saying that we're coming into this place that doesn't really look like it's, a place for visitors. And so, like, if they're attacking us, they're attacking us.
Hopefully we can find the key before Mathamon realizes we're done.
Well, I would also acknowledge, I guess, we're in a prison. So it's like, the Manders are fighting at the drop of the hat. Well, we also are literally in a prison. Okay? And, like, what are prison guards meant to do, guys? Are they just meant to sit there and do nothing? No. Okay, they've been hired by, I don't know who, someone to guard the prison. And you know what? More power to them. Guys, it's good to do your job, okay? Unless, obviously, your job is, like, I guess, a horrible job. But that wouldn't really make sense. Guys, I have faith that you all have amazing jobs. Just like I have faith that this spell is arguably amazing. I do think, it could use a little bit of a cuteness improvement. Because I think the spell damage at the end is, like, a little bit mid. I also think the spell effect, I truthfully think is one of the middest spell effects in my mind. But, I'm not really here to blame anyone. I'm not really here to blame a thing. I'm just here to acknowledge what's going on. And guys, in the sense of acknowledging not only my flaws, but things that I've been struggling with, I do think I'm a little addicted to Marvel Rivals. Not really, but I will admit, today I was really excited. I think there's, and I know what it is. It's because, like, A, I'm climbing, which obviously feels great. Not being hard stuck anywhere right now is feeling great. And B, guys, it's something where it's like losing is just not as big of a deal. I think League is just, I don't know what it is about League of Legends, but well, I know what it is. It's A, the games take, they take a fair amount of time, okay, unless you're really high elo, and even then they can still take a fair amount of time. And it's like, losing in League is so frustrating because it's just not, it's hard to come back. And it's hard to come back, not only obviously in the game, but even more so mentally, right? Because not only also because you have to worry about your teammates, there's so many things you have to worry about. And it's like in Marvel Rivals, okay, we're losing. Don't get me wrong, they might have momentum, they might have ults, but it's like eventually we can stabilize. It's not like they have better items, which I think is, you know, I think that arguably just makes a more, okay, I don't love the crit blocks, but I think it makes a more enjoyable experience for players in general when, you know, you don't, what is it? What were the other games I was mentioning? I don't even remember. Moral of the story is, I think it just, okay, it also really was not great damage, but, you know, I'll have a feint, hopefully, I think. I'm glad I didn't heal. Thought about that. Oh, you know what it is? It's just like, you know, like spending 30 minutes knowing you're gonna lose, it's just not, you know, what does that do? That's not solving any of your problems. You're getting ooga booga'd. Absolutely not. Okay. Okay, Jailer, you heal yourself. Oh, it's the dot though, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, see guys, I forgot about the dot. See, I knew I had a feint somewhere. I don't know, a feint plus a blade plus 1400. A feint is 80%. 80% times 1400 is roughly what, 800? I think 800 is low to clarify. Well, actually, it's 100% not 800. It's 800 plus 80% of 400, which is 80% of 40, which is 80% of 4, which is roughly 3. It's a little bit more than, well, it's like 70 some. It's like 3 point something high. Excuse me. Moral of the story is, I think I can do enough damage. That's what I'm gonna say. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. And if I don't, I don't. And so be it, okay? Guys, so be it. You know what? If JoJo Siwa so ordains it, so what? I don't do enough damage, okay? Just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. 12k. You know, that's not... Oh, actually, guys, what can I say? 100% predicted, as you could tell by me instantly saying no, it's not enough damage. It actually was.
Freeing the barbarian, but I'll follow your lead.
Okay.
Let's see if he's as good as his word.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't really know why we're... Okay, you guys can hear Wizard 101. You can hear me. Good, 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 good. Guys, sorry. And here's the thing. I know a lot of people have their OBS audio meters like up and down. I don't like it up and down, guys. It's really not my vibe. Up and down? No. I like it left to right. I think it's just easier to read. I think it's up and down. I don't know. And I'm sure it's like a sound engineer thing where they're like ooga booga and I'm dumb from my opinion, from like my way of doing it, but it just makes more sense to me. Escape dungeon in Mandoria. Okay, woo, guys, we escaped the dungeon. I don't really understand the point of that, but sure. Yeah. Something about their very... Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't catch the rest of that. But what I do know is I need to meet up with Mander in Mander's Refuge. Which is, in fact, in Mandaloria, which is the place that we fled. Okay, I don't know what we're fleeing if we're going right back, but sure. Mind you, again, I don't have to flee. Guys, why? Because I'm built better. Okay, I'm built better than almost 99% of NPCs. Especially 99% of NPCs in this world, guys. This is not the world. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, the land of sword and sorcery. Yeah. You gotta respect it. You know what I mean. Maybe? Maybe not. Okay. We are going to... Oh, we already have our boss deck. And you know what, guys? That's good. Okay, it's good when you already have your boss deck equipped because you can't go wrong. Okay? I mean, it could. He could take me out. He could... Ooh, you know what he could do? He could not be faintable. And that would go wrong, and that would be unfortunate. But hopefully he doesn't summon any minions. Or if... I was gonna say, or if he summons... I mean, not bad. Oh... It would be a lot worse if we did something else. Guys, we, you know, did another thing on me. That'd actually be horrible, but... And again, Earthquake. You know, it's a little sucky, because, right, it destroys my stun shield. I don't really love that one, but... You know... Earthquake doesn't... I keep forgetting. I forget that stun shield... And by forget, I mean I literally just have almost negative experience with stun shield, so it's just... Oh my god, I could... No, I'm not using Duck Savage, bro. The only thing... Embarrassing. Yeah, I don't really know. You know what I also forgot is that I believe my Sound of Musicology has higher base damage than King Notorious. which is absolutely insane. I also know Dark and Stormy by far has higher base damage, which also arguably crazy. Even though I don't really see that because Bunyip is just so popular. I think we're gonna King of Taurus. I might get pushed by you. Oh, sorry guys. What can I say? I literally can't avoid it. Like, you know, there's literally no way. Okay, it is what it is. And now I just need to win. Thank you very much. Crit, 70-80. We're winning. Where is this? We're going to Final Bastion. That's fine.
Listen,
We're just gonna.
Mandar, and see.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Mander. Guys, we won. You know, not a big deal. Just kind of like built better, built stronger, built faster. I think the area. Here's the thing, guys. I think the area after this is the Black Noir. No, why would? Thanks, Photomancy. You really did something. Oh, isn't it? See, guys, now my brain is confusing games. I'm not gonna lie, because in my brain it's like, oh, we have to go somewhere to do something. Oh, I'm gonna have to defeat Manders. Of course I have to defeat Manders. Guys, don't defeat Manders, okay? Manders are really cute. Okay, why would you defeat magical, cute animals? It seems inappropriate. Also, I would argue they are, like, extremely sentient. So, little Aqua Taco. What are we doing here? We are collect mana. Okay, where is this defeat and collect? Okay, guys, we're gonna start with a defeat and collect. Because, guys, here's the thing. If, for some literally impossible reason, we never collected what we needed, well, then there would be no point of getting the other resources. Whereas, if we collect everything we need, then we can pull a little bit of a, ooh, we're still exploring the game. You know, guys. It's planned multitasking, okay? It's multitasking with an idea. And I think that's important. Okay, guys, I think it's important to multitask with an idea. I was about to be like, I honestly, first thing I thought there were 2 fights going on. I was gonna be like, holy crap, okay. Hey, what is this place called? Lemuria popping off? Guys, I do apologize. I do actually have to go to the bathroom. What can I say? I drink a lot of coffee and drink a lot of water. I'll be right back. Guys, I also acknowledge that sometimes I take naps after work, which I think is a very normal thing, but I also think that affects my sleep schedule because then I think I feel actually tired, and it's like, what are you gonna do? Now, guys, today I did try to set up, I really was trying to set up, whatchamacallit, I was trying to set up Beat Saber. I really was, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it, guys. Part of me wants to do Beat Saber. Well, most of me wants to do Beat Saber. A small part of me is like, oh, it might be a nightmare. And then most of me is like, I'm just constantly feel like I'm troubleshooting things. That, and also, for some reason, apparently Steam VR is only over Airlink, not cable, which in some ways is fine, except it's not fine because a cable would just give me better data streaming. Okay, and you know what, guys? Fine. I failed whatever I did before, which I'm pretty sure was Stormlord. Take a sound of musicology, okay? Ooh, okay. Okay, Iron Giant. Oh, hey, guys, dare I say Iron Man. Oh, I was trying to set up Beat Saber, but guys, I literally got so mad I had to stop again. Well, I want to clarify here, not as mad. You want to know why I didn't get as mad? Because, guys, I can literally feel myself getting mad, and I said this isn't worth it, okay? This is going to take me out, not in a good way. So the moral of the story is I'm glad that didn't happen, because, you know, we survived, dare I say. Okay, hey, you know what? More power to the rabbit. Okay, I don't mean rabbit, I guess mouse? Yeah, mouse. As Carmel, I think I forget that Carmel is just a bunch of mice. Just like Lemuria is a bunch of lemurs, which really not any other enemies in any way, shape, or form. Okay, 750. I mean, 7050. Sorry, guys, 7,050 damage. You know, kind of goated, kind of thriving. Okay, and you know what, guys? You just defeat 2 more, and we can do it. Okay. We also need more crystals, so you know, guys, let's go get a crystal. We have 3 out of 5. We can do this. Okay, we're gonna go around. We're gonna grab this one, and then we can go backwards and grab the last one. Can we go backwards? We can. Okay. Oh, would you look at that? Guys, would you look at that? Okay. What can I say? I've collected all the crystals, and now I need to collect weapons, and then... Oh, I actually didn't. Taco. I really thought I did, and I did not, and that's okay. We need to... Okay, move along. Okay, you know what? And the millipedes ain't gonna move along, and that's fine, because I remember there's a crystal right here. And then we do have to defeat these guys, and the last one is something about a quest, but we're gonna move on. Oh, okay, full jester. Do we think that ice is the full jester gear? Which I guess makes sense, you know. If you roll for another character. I mean, maybe they roll on ice. I don't know, guys. I would never assume anything about anyone. Guys, making assumptions make a butt out of you and me, okay? And if you haven't heard that saying, I don't know, what do? Live under a rock? That doesn't make any sense. You should really have heard that saying. It's a good saying, okay? Do I think it's accurate? No. But, you know, it's kind of funny. Although I do think, you know, it's good not to make assumptions about people. It's good to just ask people, guys. You know, learn about people. Figure out what's going on. Just like I'm going to figure out what's going on when I do this. Which was, answer was dumb move. That's what I figured out from that. Because it's like, what am I going to... I wasn't going to Tempest anyways. Though, did I empower... Maybe I didn't empower... No, I didn't empower Tempest. I said I wasn't going to... I don't know what it's called. It's the voice slashy thing. You know, the camera. The thing that I've been using. Like, guys, I'm not going to... Sorry. Huh? No, not me. Guys, sorry, not I. There's no way in Banana Sauce that I would be doing anything for that in terms of non-AoE. But so be it. Okay. Guys, I think I'm going to finish... Here's... Okay. My goal to finish this quest, and then I think we're going to switch games. And we'll have a fun little blast. What are we doing here? Lemuria. Okay, Storm King. Prove yourself better. Because we're pretty far. We're in Mandoria. And it's just like about 1 billion boss fights. But we're, you know, we're making progress. Well, okay, maybe not that much progress, but we're making some progress. And that's what matters, guys. It's all about a little bit of progress a day. Okay, a little bit of progress a day keeps the doctor away. Give me these 2 weapons. And this is why you carry Wobble. This is why you carry Wobble. Why, guys? Because even with a thin deck, things can go wrong. I also carry... Clarify, I also carry Tempest. I also carry a Reshuffle. The honest truth is there's a lot of backups in this deck. A, because in the deck, not the deck got randomized, but something weird happened on Critical Role. And then B, guys, it's just good to have a good deck of prepared documents and ideas. And I know I was talking about cards, but you know, this can extend more than just cards.
Our weapons, take them. They'll do you no good, for they are blessed by Grom.
Ooh.
They will curse all but Manders who use them in his name.
Okay, well that's kind of rude. I also think it's a lie, but it's also kind of rude that you're cursing them. Okay, it's also embarrassing. So they had 0 faith that they weren't gonna die. Like, I feel like I don't want soldiers to have 0 faith they aren't gonna die. I feel like I want soldiers who are willing to die, right? Because, or not soldiers, I guess, I don't know. Because I don't know, guys, I just seem to defeat. Either way.
Well done.
Yeah, what can I say? Okay, guys, in this,